Hi, everyone. This is Erica Kareem, and I am the owner of blackonlinetherapy.com, blackonlinetherapy.com, where we repair individual and family relationships. So I always tell everybody a lot of times we are so enmeshed in being right. Sometimes we want everything to go our way, right? And sometimes we don't realize the things that we do that contributed to the issues at hand, right? So let's talk about this. What is you're having a breaking point with your mother-daughter relationship, right? So what does that mean? Your breaking point, like everybody has a breaking point. I always say that. And so when you know that you know it's your breaking point, you're like, this don't make no sense. I'm stressed. I'm overwhelmed. I got anxiety. I can't even concentrate on my work because I'm worried about the arguments, not just one. Usually when you're at your breaking point, it's constant, back to back to back. Every time I see her, it's always something. Either the daughter's doing this or the mother's doing that. So I'm not on anyone's side, right? And you are just replaying stuff over and over and over again in your head on how you should have did or what you should have said or next time it's gonna be like this. You just over and over and over again constantly keep replaying it over again, right? um the next thing is we are constantly blaming. She did this, she did that. It's always her. That B did this. I mean, people that come to me actually, they have gotten that far, right? And they are just so freaking tired of having issues with the mother daughter relationship. But no one is willing to change. You know why? Because everybody thinks there's right and everybody's doing the blame game and everybody already know what they did, they would do it again. Which, if you do it again, you'll have the same problem, right? So let's just keep it real. If you knew what to do, you would not do it again, or you would change your behaviors, right? So some of you are always talking about what you did, what you would have done, what you said. You know you was right, right? And that's how you know you're at your breaking point. You're tired because it is a contribution to your day. But on the other hand, some of you avoid the conversation and you're like, you know what? I ain't talking about it. You like are really, really, you are embarrassed that you have a mother like that or you have a daughter like that. And only thing you are saying is, I said what I said. I'll say it again. She's wrong for that. You know, we have so many things that we say to ourselves to make you feel like that you was 100% right. And so if you want the relationship to work, I would say you just have to compromise. I talk to so many mothers and they say, you know what? Um, like giving people ultimatums and stuff. Like, let's work on the relationship. But I always tell people you have to work on yourself first. And the bottom line is that a lot of us, we are old school mamas, and you just not about to do that. You're not about to do that. Like, that's not about to happen. And so, when you're an old school mom, there is certain things that you just are not going to tolerate, right? And I agree. I agree that there should be no disrespect but there should be no disrespect on both ways, going both ways, right? So as us as mothers, we can't push our daughters to a corner and not expect them to come out being mouthy, right? I definitely don't expect them come out fighting. You shouldn't be putting your hands on each other. But we can't back our daughters up against the corner or up against the wall and she's not going to say nothing. Like we're adults here and you all have to learn how to talk like adults. Like that's just a given. So a lot of times you are so angry from childhood and you had a controlling mom and like it just she was just so controlling, or you felt so abandoned, or maybe she picked somebody else before she picked you, or maybe she didn't raise you, maybe your grandmother raised you or your aunt raised you, or maybe you both are dealing with just because you act so much alike, you just cannot stand each other, right? And so, what does that mean when you act so much alike? It means that in some cases, you don't like yourself. You don't like what you taught your daughter because she's just a mimic of you. And daughters, you may have been persuaded by the streets or somebody at school or a family member of how to talk to your mom, and it's not right. So we got all these different things that could be going on, and y'all need help, period. So stop playing games. Stop saying you're not gonna talk to her and until she do this. At the end of the day, you need help. Okay. So go to blackonlinetherapy.com, blackonlinetherapy.com, and I'm waiting for you. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.